With me is Nathan Greenhall, Business Development Director of Rightsize Facility. Nathan, will you kindly tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Sarah. Yes, would love to. Thanks for featuring me.
Tell me about Rightsize Facility as a business.
Sure. So, Rightsize Facility sells office furniture and provides relocation and decommissioning services for corporate clients with office transitions. We have an office here in Naperville, as well as downtown Chicago and in suburban Detroit. We service clients nationwide, although 80% of the projects we do are right here in Illinois.
Wonderful. So what is one thing Rightsize has going on in the near future for NACC members to get excited about?
Sure. Well, we're continuing to expand our Naperville office. We just hired a new facility services specialist here, as well as two designers. And we're expecting to continue to fill out the office here as demand for our services continues to pick up as the pandemic recedes and companies are reshaping their workspaces and reevaluating their office real estate footprints. So, expect to continue to see more right-sized team members out and about, and also more galleries of installations we've completed here in the Naperville area that we'll share on our website.
Wonderful. So you kind of touched on this, but can you share some workplace trends that are happening right now with businesses kind of reopening and renewing their workplaces?
Sure. So a couple of trends we're seeing. One, a lot of companies are embracing flexibility in terms of when staff need to be in the office versus working from home, and they're updating their workspaces to reflect that with residential design elements, which is design term for incorporating residential design into the commercial setting. So different home-like features. As we've all been working from home, for the past year plus. So
Yeah.
making the office feel more like home, the comforts of home, and then also more spaces for socialization. So people can collaborate and have meetings, and in some cases companies are even removing permanent assigned desks and instead doing what's called hoteling or hot desking, where you sit there the day you're in the office, but otherwise the desk is available for someone else the next day if you don't need to be in the office that day. So that's one trend. Other companies are just eager to move past the pandemic and get everyone back into the office as they were before, because that was working well for them. And we have solutions for both approaches.
Wow, that's very interesting. Kind of a new workplace, a new workplace model being set up, and it sounds like Rightsize is right at the forefront of that. So from what I know about you, Nathan, you sound like a person of many talents. What I'd love to know more about is, how do you balance it all? You've shared that you've moved house in the past year. You're having another baby next week. Congratulations. Sounds like you go for some marathon level bike rides to kind of burn off some pandemic steam. So what is your recipe for success?
Sure. It's all about time management. I had my first child 3 years ago, and being a parent, definitely forces you to be, more efficient with your time, both in terms of, what you need to do on the work front and on the personal front. So, it's really about just making the most of every moment and, planning ahead as best as you can, and just trying to squeeze it all in a way that isn't stressful, but fulfilling, because, you've gotten as much done that day as you could.
That's wonderful. So this is where we will conclude. Thank you so much for your time today, Nathan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sarah. It was wonderful to chat with you.